In what shot? It looks.
Get the first shot.
Is it in Brandy's? Is it in her shot? Is that better? Huh?
Yours.
Oh, I got you.
Yours.
All right. Get rid of it.
Yeah, don't look at my dirty purse. Gross.
Yeah, but there's.
All right. Let's. Oh my lord, you don't need anything on the table.
No.
Something needs to be there. It's driving me bonkers.
Here.
There you go.
Great, that works.
Perfect.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
5, 4, 3.
Are we on the 2?
Yeah, I just left it hot so you can edit the fade in wherever you want.
Oh, gotcha. Can you come to me really quick so I can do my normal? Yep. Appreciate it. There you go. Hello, world. Welcome to We the People. Tonight, we're going to do story time with Jessie. We're switching it up a little bit. She's here. She's here in the studio doing her thing. Like I said, she's here. Not once, but twice. She is here. Story time with Jessie. What's up, Jessie?
How's it going?
Let's do this. Let's get into a story.
All right.
Okay. A really cool story that I think would be worth talking about is right around the time that I got out of the service, right?
Right.
We decided to embark on a journey. And I recall the journey from this little spot. I had one of my buddies, you know, we had been going downtown, right? We'd been going downtown, kind of partying, right? As a group.
Oh, yeah.
All of us, friends, family, right? Mm-hmm. Right? How did that look? That was crazy times, right?
Oh, we've had a lot of fun.
Yeah. So typically, like what? Like when we do some of the hotel parties, there would be like
downtown, in downtown Portland at some of the nicer hotels.
Embassy Suites.
Yep, and waking up with 30 people in the room sometimes.
Right.
Everybody laying on top of each other.
Right.
Do you remember that time where the guy was touching himself? Do you remember that?
What's the guy's name? Do you remember?
I don't know, but this guy.
Does anybody in the studio remember the guy's name?
There was about 30 people in the hotel that night. We were waking up, I woke up first thing in the morning and I was looking around, looking at everybody, and I was on the edge of the bed. There was probably 8 people sleeping on the bed, and this guy was on the floor, right, right under me. And I'm watching him, and pretty soon he's like, like starts rubbing himself. And
right.
Then pretty soon he sticks his hand down his pants and he's really rubbing himself, and I start waking everybody up going, hey, check him out.
Check this dude out.
Yeah,
because he's sleeping. He's passed out.
Totally passed out.
Yeah.
And we started all laughing pretty hard, and the guy finally, he wakes up and he says, he's like, oh, good morning. He's like, hi,
sits
my
up.
name's Tom.
Yeah, he sits up.
He sits up and he says, hi, my name's Tom. Nice to meet you. And we were like, no, not going to shake that hand. So,
yeah.
pretty good times.
I mean, it was good times, and it was like, it was just a good time. Like, it was just like a party. It wasn't like nothing weird. It's just, let's throw a party. Let's have a good time. And so anyhow, around that time, I remember one of the guys that we were hanging around with, his name's Scott. And I hit him up. I said, hey, Scott, I said, we should go to Mardi Gras. Let's go to Mardi Gras. And keep in mind, this is like right around the time, that Mardi Gras is going on in New Orleans.
February.
So we could make it there.
Right.
I said, come on, hey, let's go to Mardi Gras. And he says, oh man, no, I'm good, man. I ain't gonna do that. I said, come on, man, we'll rent like a van, and we'll load up, and we'll get everybody we can, and we'll drive down there. We're gonna have a good time, man.
Sounds
Let's go.
like fun.
Yeah, and he's like, no, man, I'm busy, man. And not tonight. I'm not feeling it. I said, okay, cool, later. And so then I call you. Or around that time, you might have been influencing it, more than likely.
Oh yeah,
yeah, you were definitely
I've been to Mardi
influencing.
Gras probably 4 or 5 times. Well,
Yeah, but at
5 or 6
that time, we hadn't been.
Right.
That was the first time.
Oh, okay.
Our very first time.
The
remember?
very first trip.
Yeah, and because we kept talking about it.
Right.
Remember, as a group, this is like whatever we had kind of chat about it here and there. You were influencing it. Everybody was influencing it. The people, let's do it. Sometime we're gonna have to go to Mardi Gras. Blah blah
So
blah.
we finally go.
So we finally go, but it was you know, I tell the friend all that. So I call you, and then there's another friend of ours that, you know, she says, okay, I'll go. I'm down. Let's go. And so we pile into your car.
Right.
And we head out to...
Oh, we took the Subaru.
Yeah, we took the Subaru.
That's right.
And we head down to California first.
Right.
Because we wanted to go to the Price is Right.
Right.
We wanted to take our
That
shots
trip.
on the trip. We're like, we'll do this. We'll go down. We'll take our shots on Price is Right. After that, maybe we can get some people in LA that'll want to go to Mardi Gras with
Right.
us. And so we go down
Mardi
there.
Gras or bust. It said it on the our car.
On the
even.
car.
Everybody
Mardi
knew.
Gras or bust.
Yeah, everybody knew we were going to Mardi Gras.
Right. And so it goes, we get down there, we do the Price is Right thing. We don't get chosen, but you can see us in the crowd, hey, doing the
Right.
cheering thing, which was a fun experience in itself, right?
Oh, yeah, it was a good time.
Stood in line and
Yep.
did the whole thing, told them who we were and where we were coming from and, you know, and all that. And then we go to all the friends and family that we know down there. We're like, hey, we're going to Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
Who wants to go to Mardi Gras? And they're like, really?
Why? Why
Like,
would you do
okay,
that?
yeah,
It's
what's
like,
going on?
Because we want to have a good time.
That's right. It's
We're
Mardi
looking for adventure.
Right. And so nobody went down there, decided, like, everybody's like, nah, I don't know. And so then I remember we're driving now we're actually heading to Mardi Gras, and we
Right.
get to like Texas or something. It's like, now it's been like 2 days.
Right.
It's been 2 days, you know, we've been on the road, and my buddy Scott calls.
Oh,
He called me from Portland here.
Right.
And he says, hey man, what are you doing? What's going on, bro? What's happening? You know, like, hey, you know, wanting to hang out and do the normal drill, right? And I said, what do you mean? We're going to Mardi Gras. And he goes, what? And I was like, dude, we're going to Mardi Gras. And he's like, wait, what are you doing? And I was like, dude, I told you, we're going to
in
Mardi
Texas.
Gras.
We're on the way.
I can't, man. We're heading to Mardi Gras. And he's like, wait a second. The Mardi Gras? Like real Mardi Gras? That's where you're going? He's like, bro, you didn't tell me that. And I said, dude, I told you we're going to Mardi Gras.
Right.
But he didn't believe it.
Right.
Yeah.
Most people just don't do it. They talk about it and they just don't do it. But
That's right.
we do it.
We do it.
We do it.
And so then we head out there, and it's quite the journey.
Yes.
And as we're going into Mardi Gras, fucking packed.
Yeah.
Packed,
sure.
right? How was that? From your side?
I mean,
Because you'd been driving.
yeah.
You did all drive. And keep in mind, we tore it up.
Yeah, I always do the driving. I love to drive.
And we tore it up right on
Yeah.
the trip. We like stopped at all the little weird gift
Partied
stops.
everywhere and,
We
yeah.
picked up Frank. Remember? We grabbed Frank,
oh yeah, that's
the
right.
lizard.
The lizard. I think we got
Frank.
him in Arizona.
It was okay, somewhere out there. So it's big ass lizard. I had him for a long time. When I was moving one time, he broke, and so Frank's gone. But he was on a big
Rest in
stick.
peace.
Yeah, rest in peace, Frank. We really loved you.
It was a lizard on a
Yeah.
log.
Yeah, a iguana, and I
Yeah,
mean
oh yeah,
big. It
that's
was a
right.
big iguana,
Yeah.
bright green on a stick. We ended up setting it up in the back of the window. So
right.
now it says Mardi Gras or bust. There's a lizard in the
We're
back
picking
window.
up crazy stuff along the way. We're meeting crazy people.
Yeah, and actually we got out. Remember, we got outside of New Orleans, and we went to we stopped to use the bathroom or something, and then we went into because we were looking for colors, right? The Mardi Gras theme colors.
It's purple, gold, and green.
Green. And so we were looking for colors, and so we're kind of shopping and doing whatever we do, which is another funny story because I ended up getting the Roll Tide, remember? Not the
Right.
Roll Tide, but Hottie Toddy.
Hottie toddy.
Yeah, so one of the college's slogans, I ended up getting the
Right.
color. But anyhow, we stopped in this store, and I don't know if you recall this. We stopped in the store, and we talked to the lady, and we're like, oh, we're heading to Mardi Gras. And do you remember what her response was to that?
No.
She was like, she thought that we were crazy. Like, she was like, what?
Why are you going to Mardi
People
Gras?
get stabbed over there
Oh,
and
that's
all
right.
that.
Yeah, she was afraid.
Hold up. Hello? Oh, are you? Hey, we're in Studio B. So come in. Yeah. So Brandy, can you handle that? Okay. Thanks. All right. So anyhow, where are we at? So
You get the colors at Walmart.
get the colors, but the lady says to us, she says,
You're crazy. You're gonna get stabbed.
you're gonna get stabbed, you're gonna shoot. And so then we head in to Mardi Gras, and once we get there, there's like line of people.
Right.
Like line,
Thousands
it's so
and thousands
backed
of
up.
people.
And they're just like coming in to experience this. And our gas was close.
Right.
Because this woman's crazy, people. She is crazy on a
Pushing
road
the
trip.
limits.
She pushes it every single time and right to the very end. And sometimes we run out of gas, it feels like. I remember one time in LA.
Ever ran out of
One
gas.
time in LA, it said, put into the gas station. I shit you not. That's what happened.
I know how much gas that car holds.
Right. So anyhow, we're doing that. So we're going to cut it right there. As we're coming in to New Orleans, traffic packed up, almost out of gas. People got to take pisses, and we got to go.
We gotta go.
So we're going to go right now, people. But we will be back with the rest of this story. We will pick it up. We will tell you about how it was in New Orleans and what we experienced.
And it ends with me sleeping in a porta potty.
Remember that. So thank you, Jess, for coming on the We the
Absolutely.
People, an American pod show, story time with Jessie.
Thanks.
Yep.